What's up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy DJ Juan D, and I am here live in person at the crib in Chicago with my big homie DJ Anton.
What up, what up, what up?
And our special guest today is none other than the man himself, DJ Corey, Chicago's very own. Hey, this is a talented brother right here, man, on the ones and twos.
Period.
Period. Yeah, I don't like saying period. That's for them kids and shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Yeah, let me take this. Yeah, right.
I don't even know if I want you to edit. I think you want.
I
want you to keep this.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. But I'm just saying, yeah, fuck the period. I feel you, bro. I feel you going. Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
right.
I'm so happy to be back home, man. We had a great weekend. Today is Sunday, man. Saturday was nuts. Saturday was crazy. Had a great time seeing a lot of good people out there. In Park Forest for the house festival, DJ Anton was out there with me, almost raising hell. But that's my dude. He always got my back 100,000%. And then we did a party, man. I had a great weekend, and now we are here at the what we call this spot.
It's Club Slab.
Club Slab. Brought you by DJ Corey. What up, Corey, man?
Man, just chilling. Club Slab. Laid back, been waiting, dying to do this show with y'all, man.
So we finally here. Yeah. And I noticed, man, coming into the castle, man, that you are a huge, I don't know no bigger Bears fan than you.
Yeah, man. It's what I do. It's my city. That was my team. I've been loving them since '86. You know, they won the same year I graduated. Was that '85? Yeah.
Was that '85? Anton was that?
Anton was that? Yeah, but they won the same
Anton was
year
that the same?
So that was a fun time. It's just been kind of my team ever since. Win or lose, you know.
Yeah.
Die hard.
That's me.
We got a lot of bandwagon motherfuckers.
Right. Man, we do. But we got to point them out and kick them out. Speaking of. So today's show, man, this is a topic that's trending right now. People talking about it. It happened here. What happened on
116th in Halsted, Maxwell Street Polish.
Y'all know about that in Chicago. Y'all know about Maxwell Street Polish.
Yeah, man, it's very popular. Maxwell Street Polish been around for a very long time, and it's a nice place to go if you go before a certain time. But this was
that particular spot is known for being robbed. You know, you can get your young robbery victim on up in there.
Yeah, get a little rowdy. Get a little rowdy out there in them streets. But this one was on 16, 17, like that.
16, yeah.
And I don't know. It was it was daytime.
Nah.
So it wasn't too late, was it?
It was late. I want to say it was late, like 11:30, something like that.
Right. I don't give a fuck when it was. This shit happened, and it shouldn't happen.
Right. Well, okay. So let's talk about what happened. All right. We know that the altercation with the mom, and the man that she didn't even know, got into some type of altercation, man, and he threatened to knock her out. And he punched her in the face. We saw it. We saw the video. He punched her in the face twice, and then he got shot. Now, more evidence has come to surface that the mom texted the son, who was 14.
Yeah.
14 texted him and told him to come to the restaurant because she was getting into it. He brought the gun, and we saw what happened. Corey, a lot of people are talking and raising the question, was it self-defense or was it murder? What do you think?
The fact, my opinion, it was murder. And it became murder when the phone call was to the son versus 911.
Right.
If you felt threatened, you could have called 911 or you could have just left. But you knew you had a weapon at your reach, and you sent for it. Mm-hmm. So that, to me, in my mentality, that's a bad decision.
Yeah.
So that was just a bad decision. Everybody got choices, and she made the choice to, okay, let me bring this gun in here. Now, when you switch to the video, you know, as a 14-year-old, if I walk in somewhere and I see somebody hit my mama, yeah, I'm going ham too.
Right.
You know.
Right.
It's deep. To me, I want to know one or two things. Like, did he get her gun come in there? Did he have his own gun already?
That's the burning question.
That's crazy.
And when you looking at the story now on social media, you see all these pictures of him now. He got the little suit on and stuff, and looking like a well-groomed kid. There wasn't a trouble. It looked like that. Now the looks could be deceiving. We know how it goes.
Yeah.
Was it his gun or not? We probably ain't gonna never know. It wasn't, And like you said, Corey, in a situation like that, from the kid's perspective, you see a man punch your mama in the face once,
Going down.
and man,
Yeah.
and he got another one in. You know it's going down, and that's by any man's standard, right?
Yeah.
And I think the problem came in, DJ Anton, is when he went after him in the parking lot. Allegedly, they said that he went after him in the parking lot and shot him twice in the back.
And allegedly instructed to do it.
Allegedly instructed to do it by his mother.
Right.
Another bad decision.
I mean, I feel it was a bad decision, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, as a 14-year-old and you see a man beating on your mom, I mean, I get it, because 911 is, by the time 911 get there, either your mom could have been the person that was dead and not him, regardless. And then as a 14-year-old, how are you going to actually really handle a grown man if your mom, as a grown woman, you know what I'm saying, even though she's a female, can handle it? So, I mean, it's a real slippery slope, but at the end of the day, it should have been handled differently.
Could have.
Yeah, but for me to shoot somebody, I think no man on this earth has the right to take another person's life.
I saw a post about this, and somebody made a comment and said that here we go, another black woman putting a black man either in jail or in the ground. And I was like, wow, that was kind of deep. But if she did instruct her son to go get the gun and come in there and bring it in there because she was getting into it with this dude, then shouldn't she be held accountable?
Well, we got to think about it like this as black people, because we always on edge and always got to prove stuff, and, oh, you're not going to do this. So, yeah, the lady got popped in the face a couple times. Of course, she felt some type of way. And she probably already felt some type of way because of the argument. And the dude already felt some type of way. But what the dude didn't know is that they had their heat. And, I mean, she was like, son, go get the heat. Man.
I mean,
can I say this, though? Nobody knows when they last day.
That's true.
The way I see it is, I see two people that set out to go grab some food. One of them ended up dead. Two additional people end up murderers and going to jail for that. Yeah. Now, them the three that was directly involved. Think about the extended family that have to feel the wrath for this. That man was a brother, a son, an uncle, a cousin, a friend, and the same for her and the young man. Mm-hmm. So there are multiple people impacted by this.
Right, but did he put himself in a position? Why, if he knew that, why would he put himself in that position? First of all, I got kids. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I can't see my kids again.
So, and that's just thinking. And so when I look at stuff like that, there's certain thought processes that separate men from boys. Yeah. And your ability to think something through, be responsible for your actions, that separates men from boys. Men think. We process and we think, and then we act on that thought. So when you do that, if his thought was to strike a woman, you have to think about all the consequences that come with striking a woman. Right, yeah. And that can be death.
Right.
And how was he? He was 30.
Yeah, he was a young man.
36.
As well.
And then, when you think about that, when piggybacking off what Corey just said, the evolution of the maturity of a man, at 36, you would think that you would be a lot more mature and would handle a situation differently.
Especially dealing with a female.
And dealing with whatever it was that was dealing with in that restaurant. What could have been that serious to where you wanted to punch this woman, whatever she was saying.
Yeah.
That you want to punch her in the face and threaten her and try to knock her out.
At the end of the night, prior to the physical part, this whole altercation is verbal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
How tough is
Right.
your skin
Right.
that you let a woman?
Right. Get under your skin like that.
Let me rephrase that. Not a woman. You let another person pull you out of character when you got to resort to that type of action.
Yeah.
It take for me. I can't speak for everybody. For me, but it takes a lot because I either got a really light side or a really dark side.
Yeah.
And I try to stay on the really light side.
I try to too, for
because
real.
that is much safer for me and my freedom and all of that. So I really push hard at myself to stay on that. So
Yeah.
I don't let what I consider letting somebody hijack your emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's-
You good. Somebody come in here, or we can use the term push your buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, you was good. I'm finna get me the motherfucking pork chop sandwich with cheese. It's gonna be cracking. And somebody pushed them buttons, and now you dead.
Yeah.
You went so far left, right, which that way. You dead.
Yeah.
You know? And that's
Yeah.
not what you set out for when you went in there.
Yeah.
You set out to get a meal. So I think we gotta really start as I'm gonna say black people.
Right.
I don't know what the other people do because I don't live in their community like that. But as us as black people, I think we gotta start really taking a step back and thinking like, is it that serious? You know what I'm saying?
And another thing that possibly could have came into play, and I'm not saying this, that young man didn't need to die, but you know how in our community, in certain areas and arenas, when this thing come into play, and somebody put it up,
Yeah.
and start filming you, it kind of changes your mentality a little bit when
You got an audience.
Yeah.
So now you performing for that audience, and to me, it looked like he was performing for that audience. He stepped back and said, "Say another word, I'm gonna knock you out." He said it twice. Say another word, I'm gonna knock you out. And still,
And tried.
but he knew where that camera was there on him.
He tried.
And that was a fatal mistake, man.
And it's everything's for a reason. And the timing on that. That young man walked in right as he hit his mom.
Yep.
If you anyone familiar with guns or handle the gun or conceal the gun and carried it, you could tell the way the young man was withdrawing that gun. He was in a frenzy.
Yep. He was
couldn't
reacting.
even get it out.
Yep.
That was a emotional reaction which you saw there,
Yep.
which is like we said should be driven. Whenever you see that scene, somebody striking your mama, you go into a whole nother mode.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that gun was summoned, I
Yeah.
don't know if the conversation was, hey, come up in here. Because if the conversation was just come up in here, then you had to know he already had the gun. Or the conversation was, hey, grab that thing and come in here.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them, which are all, I feel sorry for all three people involved, but really sorry for the 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Because 14, you ain't even begin to live.
Right.
Man.
You don't know nothing about this world or this life we have,
Right.
and all the good stuff that come with it, and the fun and the joy and the everything that comes with it. You don't even have a clue. So for him to be, even if at somewhere in our judicial system they find this young man to be innocent, he still has to go through that process.
Yeah.
Getting to that point, which can be damaging.
Yeah,
and we don't talk about what is PTSD or SD or whatever. PTSD. You can get PTSD from experiences.
Yes.
So
Trust
that
me,
experience of going, I had it for a while when I first became friends with Anton.
Yep.
I'm just shit.
No, not that half out of that,
Man,
bro.
Oh my, here we go.
Amen on that.
You wake up in the middle of the night. I'm not competing. This nigga's just
Everything.
No, I'm just saying, but we just feel human.
I'm just saying, I'm not just playing. I caught that.
But that young man is finna go through some stuff that I don't care what level you think you is, no 14-year-old should have to go to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got arrested before for driving on a bogus license. And I was in there for like probably 16 hours. Just the uncomfortable of being in there, not having control over my life. Mm-hmm. Letting these men talk to me like I was a piece of shit. I'm like, man, I'm in here for traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
You ain't gotta treat me like I killed 20 people. This is traffic. I'm gonna be out in a couple hours, I'm gonna pay my tickets. This shit go away.
Yeah, I don't even care.
You know, but just the fact that you don't even have your freedom no more.
Yeah.
None of this belongs to you anymore. That's just.
That's the hardest part.
I ain't even like the zoo after that, man.
Man.
I see a monkey, I just feel sorry for him.
I'm like,
He don't have control of his life no more.
I feel that too, man. I don't go to zoos either.
These decisions like this.
Let the animals free them, and send them back to where they came from, though. Don't keep them here.
Sorry. Back again on topic of it.
Right, we ain't even talking about no fucking monkeys.
I think we really have to try to control and bring down our action, our reaction and anger a little bit, because it's we doing too much with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We're going overboard with it, and it's just not necessary at all. In my opinion, it's not. I mean, you can't have an altercation without it resulting in a death. How about we fist fight? I win, you win. It's done. But that world is so far behind.
Far behind us. How about we talk about it? How about that? Don't nobody do that shit.
We
no
had
more.
you looking at me stupid.
Right.
Gunplay got to come into it.
With
that
everything.
just makes no sense.
Right.
Everything ends with bullets. Some people killed, man. Those were the days back in the day when you had an altercation, man. You just put them deuce up, you know what I'm saying? Get your lumps, get some lumps, and you go on about your business.
Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
Maybe have a rematch and then it's
and maybe be cool afterwards.
Right.
You never know.
Right. That's how it used to be. In high school, you fight somebody. My first year in high school, this dude was picking on me. I fought him. I won. We was friends. That's it. I mean, dude, man. Hey.
So you're telling me
fuck all that sensitive shit.
You telling me you was actually friends with somebody in your class?
At that time, yeah.
It's only four
we ain't going back to that, dog.
Okay, no, because you said they wasn't shit, so.
There's only 4 people in there.
All right, okay. We ain't gonna start the record, but I'm just saying, man, for real.
There's 2 in mine.
Everybody, a lot of these, what's up with these new school dudes? The sensitivity level is just way up there. So, I guess. I don't know.
Times are different, man.
It is, but
they're just different, and I don't want to sound like an old ass man, because I understand times are different. I understand that they growing up with these are the privileged kids, you know.
You know the biggest difference is hands down is the internet.
Yeah,
we didn't have
that's
none
the
of
whole thing because they don't want to be embarrassed on.
You know how many kids, then got into it.
Yeah, they want to be. I need a man with sensitivity, man. Come on, man. Look, niggas, just because you back down, especially with a female dog, that don't make you a sensitive dude, man. You ain't hard means nothing if you hitting a fucking female. Nigga, that don't make you hard. Nigga, what? Come on, man.
So he shouldn't have put his hands on her.
He shouldn't have.
But she also have a responsibility as a female.
It doesn't matter. Okay,
I understand that, bro. But
I'm
not condoning should have hit her. But it was 2 people in that.
Like, what the fuck was the argument about, though? Like, what the fuck was
I would love to know.
Beefing about at Maxwell?
Right.
Nigga, everybody in there trying to get a Polish.
And go the fuck home.
And go home.
Right.
Yeah. So what the fuck was
yeah, they are.
Was they arguing over a meal or some shit? Did somebody skip a line? Honey, you got something on there? We got an off-camera producer, Honey, in the back.
Yeah.
Is there any information on what they was arguing about? No information on that. Whatever it is, it's not gonna make sense.
It does make sense. And it doesn't make sense to take a person's life. Period.
And we can't just it's not just. It's
What'd you say, Corey?
I ain't gonna say that. Some niggas ask for it.
I mean, yeah, some niggas do, but you gotta understand. Are you gonna handle it the right way? Or are you gonna handle it the
I mean, the only reason I say that because here in Chicago, these niggas done got buck wild.
Right, buck fucking wild in the shot. So yeah, I get that.
They got. I mean, motherfuckers come around pulling on your door handles, hitting your garage doors, trying to walk. When you walk in somebody's house in the middle of the night, that tells me you don't give a fuck about who in there.
Yeah.
So if they walk into your house not giving a fuck, you should feel the same way on the inside of your house.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If you come in here,
right.
This is the line in the sand, bro. You come in here, The rules is off.
Oh no, I
Your
get
ass
that.
ain't coming. You ain't getting out.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
You
I
ain't getting
get
out.
that.
Once
Yeah.
you violate my personal space,
Yeah.
it's me or you.
Yep.
No, I understand that.
Now, I'm gonna do my best to keep you out of my personal space. So in a home environment, I'm gonna lock doors. I'm gonna put up cameras. I'm gonna have on lights. I'm gonna let you know there's a bunch of shit that's over here to say no, not this house. If you choose to come in here, let's go, baby. Right? And now when you in the streets or in a restaurant, it's a personal space zone. Everybody got that unseen personal space zone, and you protect that.
Yeah.
And when somebody come in that, my mind go to the worst case scenario.
So who you think was being intrusive in that situation? Because we saw
hard to tell.
We saw her off camera, but she wasn't. To me, she wasn't being belligerent. She was talking shit.
Yeah,
but she wasn't being but like all up in his shit.
I
saw him doing more.
Some people can't take words, man.
Yeah, that nigga definitely was one.
Hey, always know sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me.
Nigga, you walking may break your bones. Your old
right.
ass. You stepping off this damn step right here may break your damn bones.
Your old ass, nigga, you move slower than me. The fuck? Nigga, it took you 30 minutes to get to the car when I picked you up at the airport. And you was 2 feet away. Like, what the fuck is this nigga taking so long,
Corey?
That nigga got small feet at times.
Corey, this guy here, he's over exaggerating. He almost ran over the crossing guard.
I know.
Yeah.
Can't see. Yeah.
All right, fellas, let's move on, man. We're gonna talk about some stuff that all of us can relate to.
Right, because that shit was depressing.
Yeah, it was. So I said that's why the fuck we moving on. God damn, boy, this dude right here. DJ shit, man. We talking about. Let me just say this, and I know you guys know because I've seen both of you guys' cachet of DJ equipment. And God damn, y'all got a lot of stuff. That shit costs. DJ's equipment is very, very expensive, and it's getting more expensive. But yet, these clubs and these DJs, man, taking these low ball ass payouts of am I still hearing 150, Corey?
Yeah, some of them less than that. 125.
125, 100, 75.
For a whole night.
For a whole event versus.
Oh, this is for a whole event.
Yeah, these are whole events.
Right, whole event.
This is for 5 to 6 hours.
Wow. 100. So no wonder people looked at me crazy when I said, okay.
Yeah, when you throwing that real rate.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we curb this? Because there are DJs a dime a dozen. That wave came when Google decided to teach everybody how to DJ on the computer and shit like that.
Hey, easy there, man.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. So listen, what can we do, man? How can we get on one accord? That's the problem. We need to get on one accord because it's undercut DJ. Those undercut guys.
It's not gonna happen.
I agree with Anton.
It's just not gonna happen, regardless to any half of or a third of the DJs come together. I think that's about all that's gonna come together to be like, well, I'm not taking no 150. There's always gonna be other percentage that's gonna take that because they gotta get to.
Yeah, there's too many variables involved.
Right, too many.
Like we DJ and we know our work. We also got regular gigs. There's some people, this is their only source of income. Mm-hmm. So they got to chase every dollar. We could afford to turn down some shit like, nah, bro. My skill set, my experience, and my talent is worth more than that. But you also got to look at an individual that ain't got that talent, that they don't have that background, they don't have that resume.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So how do you get a resume? How do you get an audience? So the first 9 times out of 10, the first person that's going to give you a chance is going to lowball you.
Yep.
So
I'm going to say something to all you lowballing DJs. Look, if you bring it up to at least 200 for 4 hours, that's cool. But cut out anything in the 100 should not be even a topic of discussion.
Unless no matter 2 hours.
Right, unless it's 2 hours or an hour.
That's family.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I can understand you trying to get on, but it's a time for everything. You trying to rush your time. Just because you do a party for $100, $150 doesn't mean you're going to get on. Seriously. At the end of the day, man, know your worth, know what it is, And if you feel, positive about what you do, nigga, nothing under. I'm just saying.
They ain't got no work, bro.
Right.
So they got no experience.
Then when you
yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
but then too, this is the economic value of this whole thing. When you got things like inflation, right? Everything costs so much. To get a venue it's crazy. Food, everything's up.
Because what you're not realizing is a lot of these young DJs at the crib with their moms, they're just looking for extra cash, just a little bit. As when we was 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, but some of these cats ain't young DJs that's doing this though.
I know that, but 17, 18, 19, 20, $100 was a lot to us.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about those guys.
So, bro,
I'm talking about the other guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The ones that know better.
Right,
The ones
that know better. Right.
and you sound like you're making it a personal attack on young DJs. It's not just young DJs.
I'm not.
It's DJs that are taking these, that are being lowballed and taking these short rates. That's who we talking about.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
some of these cats been in the game for a long time, or they've been around for a long time. Promoters, bar owners, they definitely looking to undercut you or lowball you.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, your equipment, that's not cheap. Your time, you providing a service that includes time. You have time with depending on your location, where you are in your venue, the patrons got access to you. So what they doing? They constantly coming up there harassing you, trying to turn you into a jukebox. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot involved. It's not just you playing music. It's a whole lot more involved. And that comes at a rate.
Yeah.
Like everything in life. Yeah. Good shit ain't cheap.
Yeah.
If you're a good DJ, you should not be cheap.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to say something to these people out here who book these DJs. But for me, it ain't just about booking me. It's about the process I go through once you book me. I'm just saying, the lowest you should go is at least 200 instead of 150 or 125 or 100. And that's it. I mean, I'm saying, if you're going to get on, it's a time and a place. It's going to be your time eventually. Man, you just got to wait for your time.
Fuck
Don't
that.
rush your time.
Fuck that. 150, 200, you crazy for an event.
No.
We talking events.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Okay, so listen, we need guidelines for this shit. Right? Because we're never going to have a DJ union. Because never. I mean, this nigga bickering over age-old stuff like girlfriends in high schools, and these niggas 60. So it's like we should have a minimum. And to me, for an event, 6 hours, man, even with the lack of skills, man, at the minimum, I think it should be 500. You agree?
I totally agree.
And I'm just saying, based on the equipment that needs to be used,
but you also gotta have some quality equipment.
Yeah,
you do. You cannot come up in there with a Flex 4 or a motherfucking Pioneer DJ USB.
Hey,
I'm just joking.
Well, the equipment.
You're right. I'm bad. My bad.
I was at a wedding, and I knew the people that got married, and they could have reached out and inquired about my services, but they did not. And I know it's because they didn't want to spend the money, right? But then they hired this dude who half of his playlist, arsenal music, was on YouTube. So ceremony starts, bride ready to come in. I can hit a nigga YouTube commercial.
Ooh.
So he gotta wait the 15 seconds
for
the YouTube commercial to go off, for the song can come on, and she can walk down the aisle.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
So that there alone, it shows you get what you pay for.
To the consumer, pay attention.
You get what you pay for. Then the ceremony goes on. They have it. They announce the bride and groom. You know how you play this song and they walk out?
Yeah.
YouTube commercial, baby.
15
seconds plus the 5 seconds. I'm listening. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, hey, you hear the YouTube commercial?
Wow.
Like, and what's crazy is, if you're a DJ, you need to invest in yourself.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So $5, $5.99 a month for YouTube to not have ads, it's worth it if you're going to be using YouTube as a source for your music.
Yeah. And You know, these rates that I'm talking about, that mean you have to invest in yourself, not just on YouTube. Like, get in somebody's record pool. You know, get to
Yeah,
some
I
real
include that in my
tracks.
rates.
Yeah, exactly.
I sure do too.
Yeah, I include that in my rates, and I the more you can sell to the customer what they getting
Yeah.
for that money, they'll be more than happy to spend it. So you
Yeah.
have to explain to them as a
Yeah.
DJ, it is your job to try to stay up on all current music plus the little sideline music that people like.
Yes.
Right? That's not free.
And what people don't
That's
understand,
not free.
right? And
You have to pay for that.
Yeah.
right. And what they don't understand is the research that we even do. First of all, to make sure we have everything for your party, and be going through the breaking pools or whatever, like Juan was saying, to just give music, you know, to cater to your that's also work for us.
Yeah, everything else, and everything has an amount to me.
Yeah,
The
no
time,
doubt, no doubt.
your time, you know. And when we talk about weddings, what do you think is comfortable for you know, a wedding is gonna be about 6 hours or so.
It is.
And to me, a wedding is more personal and more detailed.
Right, because that's a special day.
Yes, and you want to make sure that you don't mess up these people. This bride. It's about the bride.
This is a ceremony.
Yes,
right.
This is a historical ceremony that's gonna be documented in your family's history. Y'all gonna go back years later and watch the tapes. Y'all gonna look at the pictures. Y'all gonna remember. Y'all gonna remember the music and the fun you had. So as a DJ to deliver that service, it's half of them paying $50 to $70 a plate. Right, a plate. So you gonna feed probably what's 6 times 70? You gonna we go.
We don't want to talk about feed motherfuckers. You had about 3,000 people at your wedding.
Change that shit around. But my point is, say it's $70 a plate and it's $10 in 10 people. That's $700, right? You will pay $700 to feed motherfuckers you probably don't even really care for.
Right.
But you will frown on paying that DJ. And $700 is cheap for a wedding. You will frown on paying that guy $700.
Yep.
So you really got to sell it to them like, listen, I got to understand how this works. You know what I'm saying? I'm providing a service. Now, when you quote them 6 hours, that don't include travel and setup. Yep. You doing an additional hour for that.
Yep.
And then on the back end, you got to break down. So you spending a lot of time there at the event to make that whole special day for them go right.
A whole day.
Yep. And guess what they do? They pay a photographer $3,000-4,000.
Hell yeah.
Right? And everybody in that motherfucker got a cell phone.
Yeah.
Some of your best wedding pictures are from the cell phone.
Right. Oh, my photographer didn't have his picture.
It's a lot when it comes to these rates.
Yeah.
A new DJ has to understand all that's involved, all the service he providing. Plus, you have to sell it to them as to what they're getting. Because they think, oh, you just playing music. It's not that simple.
Right.
If it was something that simple, your uncle would be over there.
Exactly.
Your cousin would be over there with a phone and Bluetooth.
So now you are more than just a DJ. You're more than just a person that's spinning records. Now you're a businessman now.
That's right.
Businesswoman now.
It's a business.
You gotta have consultations and stuff.
Right. And why do people always think that DJs just play music? That's not what the fuck we do. Going and doing DJing is more than just playing music. We got to read your crowd. We got to try to, work it shit in for everybody or all the types of people that's in your crowd.
Good DJs do that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
bad DJs play for themselves.
Right. So it ain't just about just playing music.
Yeah.
It's never just about playing music.
Providing a service.
Right. Anybody can play music. You can turn the fucking radio on and they'll play fucking music.
You delivering the experience.
All right, come on, man. That's
how it is. You delivering the experience. When you go to an artist concert, you looking for a performance. You looking to receive an experience at that concert. When you go to a party, you looking for that DJ to take you to times you ain't been to in a long time, and you do that through music.
Yep.
So a good DJ knows how to deliver all of that, right?
Yeah.
Read crowd. Man, I got to deliver for little cuz. I got to deliver for auntie. Oh, back there, he used to listen to James Brown. You gotta read your crowd, deliver to all them people. That's all the services that come with good DJs.
Yeah.
Like everything in life, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to what's Steak 48. You can go to Steak 48 and get you a damn good steak. Or you can go to a little motherfucking what's the little truck stop spot?
Yeah.
Like you can go to a little truck stop spot and get a steak. It's not gonna be the same. They both steaks.
Yeah.
Right.
But they not gonna be the same. One gonna be $100. One gonna be $12.
Tell you, I did a wedding a couple weeks ago. It was he was Cameroon. He was from Cameroon. She was from Chicago. And man, listen, not to say that everybody like don't care about the DJ, but they was going around taking their pictures. And they told the photographer, like, go get the DJ, tell him come get in this picture. I'm like, what? You want me to come get in your picture? And she was like, yeah, you are important too. And that's that's what we want to know, that that we are just as important as the caterer, as the
pay for the food, you pay for the photographer,
you pay
for the wedding planner,
Yep.
you pay for the people that decorate, but you want to go cheap on the DJ.
That's a solid mistake. That's like the the biggest mistake you can make.
They always want to go cheap on the DJ.
And you're gonna pay for it.
Promoters too.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
You can't even count them. They looking to pocket every dollar they can.
They can.
And the way they do that is cutting everybody short.
Yep.
You know? Sometimes they out here paying security dudes more than some of these DJs out here getting.
What do you guys think about? Because this DJ industry is big. Like, we got DJs DJing from 8 years old to 60 something, 70, 80 years old.
2 girls on TikTok, they fucking beasts.
Yeah, I done seen this old white cat on TikTok. He's a dog, but he cold. I wish I knew his name. I'll give him a shout out. But it's such a. And then you see these other videos that go viral of these cats fake DJing on a grand stage, like on concert stages with no equipment, and somebody snuck their ass and seen them going through the motions. Like, is that
Buddy in the booth with no equipment?
Yeah. Like, ain't that the most disrespectful shit that you can see?
They going hard as hell, turning knobs, and you look, they ain't got no power cords, no XLR, nothing connected to
But that could be, my thing is, that could be a real dude's position, though. Like, a real DJ could be in that position, getting that notoriety, getting that money, and then you got this dude over here doing this bullshit. Like, that make you angry, Anton?
Yeah. At the end of the day, like I said, man, if you're gonna be a DJ, be a DJ like for me, because I've been DJing for years. So my whole thing is,
how old was you when you started?
84. So that made me
84.
Yep. So I'm not gonna. I was DJing with a tape deck and a turntable.
Was you like 13?
I told you all those videos. Yeah. He's out there where they had the cardboard boxes out there breakdancing.
All I'm saying is, we're not bashing the DJs. We're just saying, man, just take pride in what you do. Everything is going to come to you. It takes time. You ain't going to get it all in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. So don't just try to, They're trying to so hard, right. But they changing the music. That's all I'm saying.
They changing the tempos of the music. They taking R&B and speeding it up.
See, we don't want to sound like the old fogies, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
We don't want to sound like old fogies. Old cats that's popping out the game. We got to understand that every generation has their style. They have their swag. I've watched the evolution of DJing from the turntables, I grew up in the Ron Hardy days and even the WBMX days.
Yeah.
Well, a blend was like their full 32 bars, if not 64.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we kind of shifted and we got into that club mode, announcing DJ, the blend shortened. Right? Mm-hmm. Then we went to slam. Mm-hmm. Right? Straight to slamming it. Mm-hmm. Right? We don't even blend no more, we slam it. Now it move on. Now what can we do different? So that's just cats trying to find a way to keep the culture going and popping. Right. Now we got to understand what they doing it for is working with their generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And when people
It's
don't,
not supposed to be for our generation. It come in our time. It came in their time. So a lot of times they don't understand it. And I say that to say, I came from turntables. I have turntables. But when I went to the controller phase, it made it so much easier, right? And to piggyback, to reverse back to the consumer, they wasn't trying to pay for you to bring turntables and records and carry all that shit. They wasn't paying for that labor plus service. So a controller made it a lot more convenient, and it kind of matched the consumer's rates at the time. So I understood all of that. But I also had DJs frown and say, oh, that's not a real DJ. That's a toy. He on a toy. If he was on turntables, well, let me say this, fuckers. When it was only turntables, every DJ wasn't good. And guess what he was using? Turntables, motherfucker.
Right.
Good DJs are good DJs.
Right. And then piggyback off of what Corey was saying, to be honest, like the blend, because everybody know they song. Everybody got their song, they like their favorite song, whatever. When they hear it coming in on a nice blend, you building them up and up and up. And when then that song come in, bam, you didn't took them to where they need to be.
That delivery got it.
Exactly. But when you just playing a song at, let's say 70 BPMs and you just switching, scratching and bringing the song at 80, it's like you killing the vibe. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's all good, man. It's all good. I would never be one of them DJs. That's why.
About nigga style.
Right. That's why I'm DJ Anton, and that's why I'm the ladies' favorite and everybody love me. I'm DJ Anton, aoradaio. That's what's up right now. I say the real shit. I don't sugarcoat that shit. If you get offended by it, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, blend that shit. Nigga, stop all this slamming. Stop playing R&B tracks that's 86 BPMs at 100 BPMs, because that shit is not what's going on. Period.
I want y'all to excuse my uncle. This nigga just went into old man mode.
As you see the table. You see the table.
I didn't go into old man. I went to DJ mode, real DJ shit.
Real DJs,
real DJ shit.
DJs. So let me tell you something, bro. It's like this. If my uncle walk in and be like, nigga, why you got them skinny jeans? Niggas don't wear skinny jeans. No, nigga. In the 70s, y'all had tight, thigh-hugging bell bottoms, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the 70s, he was the shit. In 2023, nigga, you not. So stay in your lane. Don't go to the young people party and complain about young people.
Right.
Go to the old people party and be in your lane. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm
gonna tell you, I'm not gonna ever go to a young person party and a young DJ or whatever, or a DJ doing whatever he do and complain about him. The way he plays it. Okay, I'm not. I mean, my whole thing is I'm just gonna be like, okay, I understand what it is. I understand what it is. I understand who DJ.
Boy, you better stop with that bullshit, boy.
No. Y'all getting it wrong. I'll probably sidebar my homie DJs like y'all and say, yeah, he playing that shit way too fast.
We the same age.
But I'm not gonna criticize what he's doing because I get it and I understand. That's the whole thing with y'all misunderstanding about all of this. I'm never going to criticize. No, I'm never going to criticize what a DJ does, but I will sidebar if I'm there with my DJ buddies like we here. I will sidebar and say, that song was 80 BPMs. He playing it at 92. And I will say it's going kind of fast. I do that. I will do that. So, but I'm not going to criticize him. That's what they want to do.
About it, and I had that because so I started on the South Side bar scene. I don't want to use the name of the club, but I started at a particular bar, and at the time it was a very popular scene. Popular juking, right? And it had a 10 DJ lineup. So what I noticed in these 10 DJs, everybody was fighting to play these hot house songs. So I was like, everybody want to play some old school hip hop. So I hit them with the old school hip hop, which went bananas. So I just kind of threw a little routine together around that. I just stayed with the old school hip hop, right? Then I found other people out of the 10 started trying to move into my lane because they saw the popularity it was getting.
Yep.
But I got labeled as, oh man, he a good old school DJ, old school hip hop DJ. But I play everything. I just came in doing this because everybody was doing that.
Right.
So, okay, let me go over here and play this. And I started playing just to show. And I say that to say, patrons, they love whatever you do as long as it's hot. Only people criticizing is other DJs.
Yep.
A patron have never come in the DJ booth and say, man, you was killing this shit. What you using?
Yep.
Never. They not going to do that because they don't care.
Man,
they are drawn
facts.
to the audible. They are there for the sound and the music.
Yes,
they don't
sir.
care. You ever stop at this Chicago? You stop at a red light, this nigga playing buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, he hit the right song.
Right.
This nigga, you killing it.
Right.
You
Yeah.
go $2. Them buckets sound good.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on what you delivering. Only another DJ gives a fuck about what you're using or your style.
Yes.
Yep.
Unless you doing a horse race, then the patrons to turn around and be like, man, fuck this.
Right.
Suck.
Right.
He said the horse race.
Yep, that's the horse race.
You hear that galloping nigga?
That's
funny.
What he's talking about is when blending goes wrong.
Everybody
Yeah.
fuck who you are, you know what a bad blend is. Oh, that shit sound horrible.
That's funny.
If we want to talk about these, now this is my one thing I do hate, my pet peeve. I fucking hate this as a DJ. I hate fucking vocals over vocals.
I hate that too.
If you blending a song and this motherfucker singing, and this motherfucker start singing before this one stop.
Right.
I hate that shit. Yeah. Step your fucking game up. That's why they have breaks.
Yeah.
And loops.
And loops and all that shit, right.
Step your game up.
Loops, man. Use your loops.
My God. Beyonce singing over Rihanna, kill yourself. They don't, where they do that at? In no generation do we do that.
That's what's up. Hey, man, you guys are hilarious. You guys are funny. I see a lot of that little baby gut stuff came about your DJ Anton when we started talking about these DJs. But that's cool. That's where we wanted you to go.
That was regular Anton.
Yeah, that's where we wanted you to go.
I love this nigga. He been competitive since we was kids.
Yeah.
Still am.
Yes, very much so.
But I toned it down a lot, though.
Yeah, lies. Hey, man, this has been a pleasure. This has been great. I love being back at home, but I got to hit the road. I got to get back to the crib. I mean, back to my living quarters.
Over there where they cooking humans right now. 120. Right now, it's 11:30 at night. They're frying humans in that motherfucker.
I tell you, that heat is relentless.
Can we get 2 rotisserie uncles?
Man.
This motherfucker is bad.
Man, it's out there. But thanks, guys. Appreciate it so much. DJ Corey, appreciate you doing the show, being here. DJ Anton, of course.
It's fun.
That's what's up. I'm going to send our social media. Follow us. I'm DJ Anton. You can follow me on all social media platforms at DJ Anton 5000. On Facebook is DEE space JANTON. You can also check me out every Wednesday and Sunday on AORadio, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. www.aoradioshow.com. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up. DJ Corey, you want to hit him with your stuff?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook at DJ D.J Corey. I'm on Instagram at DJ Corey 2. And then after that, I'm at Aldi's. I work food for less. So
yeah. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on AORadio Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Boy, Corey, you stupid. All right, make sure you tune in. Check out the show. See you guys next time. Peace. We out of here.
That's what's up, DJ Anton. We out.